Now, the quiz last week went for 27 minutes.
How good?
And it was unlistenable.
How good?
So our boss, Mike Fitzpatrick, not the one that used to play for Carlton, but Fitzy, basically just intervened and said, that's enough of that crap.
Did he really?
We're not having any more of that.
Will it come back or just having a week's rest?
It's just having a little break.
Week suspension.
Because Bill's lost his way.
I can't believe you've been suspended for a week.
Well, I'm here.
No, for the quiz.
No, the quiz is gone.
well, the quiz is gone, and I think something else.
Well, Bill then comes up with an idea that he goes, all right, what we can do next week is we can talk about our best ever game.
That's it, Jim.
Best ever game.
Now, we're keeping this simple,
At
right?
any age? Any
Shut
age?
up!
Any sport.
Any sport. Any
I'm
age.
going to punch you in it. Now,
Right. So where's your idea come from?
Karate
Tell us what it
chop.
is.
and we're going to keep it simple, okay?
Right, keep it simple.
What is your best game? And it could be any sport. It could be what's your best scoop, because you didn't play sport, all right? Right? So it could be football, it could be cricket, tennis, Scrabble. What is your best game? That's as simple as that, okay? Because we're all in the sporting field here, and we've all done very well. And Brian, you were a superstar basketballer.
Lots of things, Bill.
You were.
Well, he tells us he was.
So what is your best game, Brian?
I had no problems finding my highlight because I have a huge field to choose
Yes.
from. I was the Mandurah Junior Sportsman of the Year twice.
Mandurah,
Well,
yeah.
that's not a sport. That's overall.
I'm just giving you a taste of it. I dominated hopscotch at school.
Hopscotch.
I was seen early, and this is a build-up to. I was a budding young golfer at the Mandurah.
Oh, brutal.
And many guys said to me,
Come on.
you could go.
You could go on.
You could go on.
He'd be able to hit it, old Fatty Bombarda, but he'd be no good chipping
In
it.
my only year of cricket,
Oh, no.
I won the batting and bowling averages.
Imagine the comp down in
Hang on.
Bowled off spinners.
I was third in the under-16 state motocross championships
Oh.
against a former world champion.
Third.
Geez, you're an all-rounder.
He went on to win the world championship.
Of course he did.
I still hold the current Pinjarra High School shot put
All chubby blokes do the shot put.
unbeaten to this day.
All chubsters. Chubby.
Boy men.
I was a WA state representative in basketball, leading the scoring at the national championships, Bill, in Adelaide.
Listen, I don't think you said one thing of truth yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Which is not unusual, by the way.
At the same time, I became an under-18 national footy championships operator in the Hill Cup, which is now the under-18, blah, 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 in South Australia. Played on Mark Wiedemann, who was playing in the Sandford at the time. And
The Weed?
Bit of
Weed.
Toweling. But what else did I... high jump.
Oh, Fatty.
I won
would not have got a high
consecutive high jumps in year 11 and 12.
No, you didn't.
In the 180s, I jumped.
Not with those fat thighs.
What the frick?
You weren't going over any bar of any heights.
And if you land on the bar, you bet.
But I settled on not one game as my best.
Righto.
I settled on two.
No, one.
No, because it's two, Bill. In 2 consecutive weeks in the under-17s playing for the Mandurah Footy Club,
Right, I'm writing this down.
which was a very high-standard competition.
We've got to get proof.
Under 17.
Under-17s, coached by Tiger Watkins. He was a crayfisherman out of Mandurah. In 2 consecutive weeks, I kicked 25 goals in each week. So it's 50 goals after 2 rounds.
25?
From centre-half forward.
So
Bill.
25 and 25.
Yeah, 50 after 2 weeks, Bill. They were the 2 best games I ever played.
Well done.
Just 20. I think I kicked 25-12 and 25-14.
Had a few pings at it, right?
That's
You
my
gave
best
it off
ever.
a
Well
bit,
done. I like that.
37 shots at goal, Bristol.
30.
Now, Jim, that's good.
Oh,
Very
there's
good,
a
Brian.
few-
Well done.
You've made a few
Now-
up in there.
No, they're all true.
Now, Jim,
They're all true.
come on, Jim.
Well, I'm not going down the cricket path, Bill, because that would be that would lack the humility and grace that I have as a person. And plus, we haven't got enough time.
Jim.
That many match-winning performances, I'm not even going to bore people.
Two
with
different
because-
states, Jim.
Oh, and championships at both. But what the 2 things, Duck, that people refuse to acknowledge,
Yeah.
including you.
Oh, here we go.
But Richo,
Here we go.
There we go.
Richo was the main one.
Not those 6 goals.
is firstly in the 1990 grand final against South Fremantle, 14 marks from centre half back.
in the reserves.
In the reserves.
But the other thing
Reserves.
that Richo
Was
doesn't
it-
mention
was it
reserves.
Jim, say it. Reserves.
refused
Was it reserved?
to acknowledge was the 9 I kicked against West Perth.
In the third.
In the
And I
reserve.
said-
In the third.
I said to him, Richo, it shouldn't be that hard for you to get your head around this. 9.
Now-
Like, not 8 or 7 or 9 from full forward, of course. And so he said, well, that didn't happen. This is Richo, it didn't happen. So we go to Sydney, Bristol to call a game at the GWS Stadium. Basil Zemplis, myself, and Matty Richardson. Anyway, I didn't even brief Baz halfway through the second quarter. During the call, he said, "I have to put my hand up and acknowledge that I was on the West Perth side the day Jim kicked 9." I said, "Richo, you've now heard it from a man in the opposition."
So you and Basil played at the same level.
Baz claims he was coming back from injury. I'm not sure he was. Anyway, so Bill, you can only kick 9.
So you can play.
And I've heard of the 14
And
marks.
14 marks.
Yeah.
Centre half
Centre-
back.
in a grand-
Well, your brother was a very good centre half back.
He
Bit
was?
short on the short side.
Was when he got to the AFL, he was a touch.
Yeah. I outran him one day.
Pat, yes, are we going with you next?
Well, I know where you want to go. You obviously
You're not
going to
playing
the
cricket.
You're going to the Gabba, where I kicked still the record today. And when
Yep.
you know,
How many?
When you go to the Gabba and they say, "Do you want a record?" What do you
well,
say?
the kids who sell the record,
Yeah.
they say, "You want a record?" I say, "I've already got it here." But it was just on that day. I think it was round 4, 1991.
I think it was.
27 disposals, 14 marks, 11 goals, 4 from centre half forward.
Was that against the Bears?
Brisbane.
They were pretty ordinary.
It was
side
against
back.
Brisbane.
I'm about to go under.
Yeah, and you kicked 300 points that day, didn't you, the team?
No, not that. That was when I kicked the behind after the siren to win the highest score ever, by the way.
Which will stand forever, Bill.
Or there was a time in a Lightning Premiership at Shepparton one day where I kicked 6 in 12 minutes. I was on fire. I still remember it. I love that. But Jim,
Don't go down the cricket.
I'm going to my other sport,
Oh,
and I've brought the scorecard here.
it's a
My
cricket score.
God.
It's a cricket scorecard. Geelong City
Got the scorecard.
playing Leopold at Cardinia Park on the 17th of the 2nd, 1990.
So you're playing footy.
I'm playing for the Geelong City Cricket Club and playing footy at the
Yep.
time, which was difficult, as you know, Jim.
Geelong City, so it would have been like suburban turf.
Not even.
It was
Hard-
A-grade Geelong.
Malthoid, is it?
Malthoid.
They would have
no,
been on the
It
Malthoid.
was matting.
Was it a religious comp or something?
No, Geelong City taking on Leopold. Mate, it's a big A-grade turf.
Oh.
And Bernie Purcell went out about third ball on first drop.
Bernie
out.
Purcell.
Yeah.
Bernie, come on, Bernie. So I make Jim 134.
Oh,
134.
Bill, they had a rattle in the ball.
When I went out, one for nil, like one for none, I go in. When I go out, we're 8 for 230, and I'd made 130, Jim. I just smashed them everywhere.
We are putting that scorecard up on Instagram.
Well, I hope you do, because all it is, there's no Mark Browning, hopeless, Elliott, nothing, no, Kevy Purcell, nothing, and then a whole
Bill,
line and a half of mine.
Read out your first 15 scores.
Well, it was
Let's
ball
see
was,
how it
all
went.
right. It was doing a bit
Doing a
early.
bit.
Kittle and Castle, the open bowlers, were
Read
doing
out
a
your
bit.
first 10 scores.
1, 2,
Oh.
1,
He's a silly guy.
You're a pusher and a prodder.
2, 1, 1, 1.
Bill, when I look down the bowling names, there's a name there that might give an indication as to the quality, because there was another footballer playing, wasn't there?
Spiro Malakalis. He was slippery. He used to push him through.
Spiro.
But-
Great man, Spiro, out there at Riddles Creek.
He is good man. But that is 134. That's my best game ever. Thank you very much.
Good.
Righto, Duckies.
Alice or Corker
Well, like BT, I've had a lot, and growing up in a very sporting town like Wagga Wagga, and
yeah.
your Mark Taylor,
You and I are similar, Doug.
Michael Slaters, and
Jeff
all of these
Dawson.
guys. So you had to be an all-rounder.
Yes.
The likes of
I'm feeling it.
Sholey and Croc think I was only good at one sport.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'll
Geez, we're similar.
I I'll let them know in rugby league, I was only allowed to play one sport. Dad wouldn't allow me to play two. So early days was only rugby league. So scored 12 tries one day, Bill.
12?
In under 10s. 12 tries.
You would have been
You
like
were
the big
16.
kid dominating.
And I was
the
a
big
skinny little
kid
runt.
who they run on the news.
No, skinny-
Have a look at this big kid running over the top.
Skinny little runt, just danced
Yes.
around and playing at full back, by the way, as well.
12,
Bill.
is that true?
12, that is true.
Because we
12.
don't want lies here.
Wagga Wagga, North Wagga, handball champion. Some
Oh.
people call it
Oh, yeah.
four squares.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
not four eyes, four squares.
Yes.
And won that North Wagga champion.
What a great
Just,
game that was.
Just over
Great
the
game. Well
river.
done.
Scored a century for Keilor.
No, you didn't.
had-
No, you didn't.
you didn't.
When I got, you had the likes of Ricky Ollerenshaw, who, by the way, has a really good establishment
Yeah,
that's struggling in Bali at the moment.
He
So-
would have played cricket with his shirt
If
off.
you get over there, we had Ricky O, Wayne Schwass played. You had all just
And you got
past
100.
players.
You made 100.
Made 100
No, you
off
didn't.
66 balls. Retired after the 100 bills, so came off. But my best ever performance
Yes.
Game.
was a game where my dad was on a holiday
Yes.
in jail, Bill,
Oh.
and
Oh, right.
so my brother who was
Dick?
my brother Dick, who had sort
44.
of reconnected with
44 punts. Don't tell me you're going to tell this one.
No,
the
but-
44 punts of the Herald Sun.
Josh, we'd reconnected with the family because Dad wasn't welcome when Dad was around because he ran off with his. But anyway,
Right, yeah.
okay.
so he came
that bit
he
out.
came to watch that game. Hadn't
Yeah.
seen him, and he offered me $1 a goal. I was playing in the centre, under 10s against East Lakes. Harry was our coach. I kicked 15 goals, 7 from
15-7.
the centre.
Is that all?
In the under 10s.
Under
from the,
10s?
From the centre.
Oh, you hogging the ball.
Well, I was.
How much?
Hey,
I was
it's
getting
$1
a dollar a goal.
Exactly right.
That's like
$15,
$100 now back then.
No, it was
that was in the
15.
late 70s.
Mate,
15-7.
That's a good game.
Mate,
out of it.
as
It's
a
a long-
10-year-old.
A long way
As
off
a centre.
25 and 25.
Righto, now here we go. Here we go. Your best scoop or game ever. Damo?
You done, Duck? You finished?
Yeah, that's
That's 15.
That's good. Adam.
No, I don't like talking about my footy ability, Bill, but had I not pursued journalism, I would have found my way onto a club list.
No.
And I don't like talking about
He
it, Bill.
actually got that sentence out.
I was under the eye of the scouts, Jim.
Oh, what the boy got? The
Boy Scout.
Scouts and the Cubs.
The dogs.
The Cubs.
Boy Scout.
So,
he was going to be the big recruit for the Boy Scouts.
Journalism got in the
They
way.
thought he was good at putting up tents.
And
You know what?
tying
No,
knots.
very good. Notter.
Tyre,
He was
yeah.
a notter.
And used to build balsa wood model aeroplanes.
He was one of the ones that they'd make
And
him
tied knots.
They'd make him blow up the raft and say, "But you can't go on it."
And he used to paint them too. He'd get there and paint them.
We're worried if you fall in.
And then Bristol. Look at him. Bristol thinks it's money.
but they trusted his knots.
Right, no. Give him time. Come on, Douglas. Come on.
Could he tie up a little boat to a jetty?
Come on.
We was the knotter.
Now, give him. Come on, Douglas.
No, I have actually told this story once before,
Right,
Bill.
right.
The problem I've got with it is that the reason it has some credibility is
Yeah.
forgotten by the person I've referenced. It's
Right.
Steve Alessio, who was in the same team as me.
Where
at
at?
school.
Where?
School, St Joseph's, North Melbourne, which
Right.
doesn't exist anymore, and
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Once kicked 10 in a game that he played in, but unfortunately, Jimmy doesn't remember it.
You kicked 10.
I kicked 10. That is actually a true
come
story.
Oh,
Where did
come
you
on.
play? Where, like,
That
how-
I was full forward that day.
and what
Someone-
type of player were
I
you?
actually kicked 10.
Were you nerdy type?
I was a big
Mark on the chest.
Took a couple of hangers.
You can't play an unmemorable 10-goal game.
And he did.
Steve Alessio can't remember it.
You're playing school footy with a teammate.
Yep.
They remember a 10 goal.
10 goal.
Yeah.
They remember a 10
Now, we got him
He might
on.
have
We
had
got
a
him on Triple M one year to back this up, and he let me down. And
Certain degree.
Darren Tarkson, Duck, who you might have
Yes,
played with in the
yeah,
juniors,
yeah.
he didn't play that
9-8s.
game, but I played with him at school.
Good player,
Who's that?
Darko.
Good player.
They went to
Darko and
Carlton.
his sons play out in the Con.
Oh, do they?
Mine,
Yeah.
they're good,
He
good
went
little players.
to Carlton. He was
He did play
tough,
Carlton. Yeah,
tough, hard.
He was.
good man.
Well, there you go, Jim. There's a very good
Well,
segment.
that's a
Well
good
done,
segment.
Bill.
Now, I reckon
Can I hear? Hang on, Jim might say.
a couple of furfies in there.
Just
Jim?
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 You've gone with 100 you made in a sub-district
Geelong
game of
City.
cricket.
134. And we only made 220 or something.
On matting.
No, it's grass, turf, you idiot.
Bill,
Now, Jim, that wasn't a bad segment. Did I hear you say that?
no.
No.
So we're going to get to a break on the Saturday Rub. A very disappointing segment, and it's completely and utterly Bill's fault.
Boy.
Is the isolation wheel? Where's the wheel?
Jim,
It's gone to shit.
under promise and over deliver.
Yeah, so you under promised and delivered nothing.
No, I think I over promised and under delivered.
We're going to look into that next.
Where's
From
the
McDonald's. Where's the wheel?